What's up, simps? Welcome to a Splash Q&A. The Splash universe is probably our more opaque thing, so this is our opportunity to be a little bit more transparent and talk about the projects and all that. So here we go. Probably not, but considering in MrMetal, there's a scene where the daughter has an Iron Man shirt, but that was before MrMetal joined the SMU, so I don't know. Probably not. Different ones. The question's out there for Nether. The question's out there, where is Nether? So we'll find out as the SME goes on. And for Stalone, we won't see Stalone himself interact with the characters, but we will see Stallone's effect on the world, on the characters. It's both, really. We wanted to show progression, because for Enderboy Balance Act, Legendaries, Enderboy 1, John really looked the same. There was barely any progression in the character's facial features. So we wanted to do the blonde hair, and the idea is that that blonde hair is going to slowly turn back to black as he grows older, and that's going to show progression of time. It's a cheap way to doing it, but I mean, it's cool. And it's also because I was making a joke to Connor and Lewis that I was gonna make Enderboy blonde, and I tried it and it ended up looking good, so here we are. Steve is getting his own solo film, so we'll see that. Well, sequel to a solo film. Shut up. And in Lick in the Mine, when we see him kill each other, it's not that he's going to kill the Legendaries. It's more that he's going to feel responsible if the Legendaries ever die. Because he is such a damaged person, he can't get close to anybody. Because after Legendaries, he finally felt a brotherhood in a group. He finally felt like he was wanted somewhere. And last time he felt that was with Alexander, and we all saw what happened with Alexander. Alexander got fucking shot. So he's not going to kill the Legendaries. He's going to feel like he's a threat to them just by being there with them, and he could lead to their death, if that makes sense. Yes. I will confirm now that every single thing you see in the SMU, every single main character you see in the SMU will appear in some way or another in a mainline Splash film. Either with influence, either with it was like people coming down from generations, descendant from the character. It could be multiple reasons, but every single character you see in the SMU will be at one point in an SMU film. Doesn't mean it's going to be in Legendaries. It just means it's going to be somewhere in an SMU film. Yes, he is. The Nether movie is still part of the SMU. If that became non-canon, it would ruin Legendaries. It would ruin a lot of things. So Nether is still canon to the SMU. The character Nether is still canon. He's still in the SMU. It's just the question is, where is he? Where is Nether? And we're gonna see where he is as time goes on. So his story's not over. It's just going to be done in a different way. What happened to Middleman? Well, we're gonna find out in Endermite, because MrMetal will be in Endermite. So there's that. And why is Stalone part of the SMU? It's lore. It's just adding lore to the world, adding history. Like I said, Stalone will influence the SMU. Even though he's from a different time, he will influence the modern SMU. So it's just lore. I don't know, because the shifter spider suit is very much just the Iron Spider from Infinity War. I literally took an Iron Spider skin, put some red on it, and then made it all black, and then there you were. It was just that. I don't have any plans on that happening anytime soon. I'm pretty content with the suit he has right now, so probably not. No. I have no idea how you even got that. I have no idea how you even got that. No, it's not connected. Will is helping us with Legendaries 2. Will from Elite Productions, if you didn't know. So yeah, we're big fans of the Origins universe. So it's a big influence on the SMU, but it's not connected in any way, shape, or form. We had a video on Elite Productions, which is Alpha Titan, but it's not part of the same universe. Yeah, he will show up in Legendaries 2. Direct sequel, not from me. When me and Tosser made the deal, we made a deal that he has the rights to make any MrMetal films, any solo MrMetal films on his channel if he so pleases. So he's allowed to do whatever he wants. So that's a question more for Tossler than it is for me. I'm not in control of that. All I know is he's going to show up in Endermite, and I'm very happy with that decision that he's going to be in Endermite, because I feel like he's such an instrumental part of the story, and I feel like we're going to make MrMetal a way better character than he was, because even Tossler agrees MrMetal was a beacon of potential that was sort of just left there. Well, I did say if Lick hits 300 views by the end of July, we'll do a Spider solo film in Phase 3. As for Shifter, I don't know yet. Probably not, to be honest. Well, that's because Lewis voices him, don't you think? Lick doesn't need a super suit. He's pretty badass as he is right now. He wore a bulletproof vest in Legendaries, so there's that. I mean, yeah. Yes, as I said earlier, any characters that show up in the SMU will return at some form or another. Yes, we still have plans for that. It's gonna take some time though, because we want to, put some space on that. But Enderboy versus Spider-Man will happen. The Spider-Man that will be used is gonna be our Spider-Man. So Space Wiz is gonna kick Lewis's ass, hopefully. No. Yes, I will confirm that. He is returning. If you saw Lick Dia de los Muertos, which I suggest you do, he gets put in a cell, and his cellmate, in case you didn't know, is Stephen Raymond, the villain from MrMetal. So we're building something up there. So Creeper will return. We wouldn't keep him alive if it wasn't for that. Is Enderboy bisexual? And if so, if I'm having a stroke reading this. No, he's not bisexual, but he would be single if you killed Angori. Well, Shifter isn't here right now, so I guess I have to answer, and all I have to say is it's probably very, very, very confusing. This is a great question, and I'm glad somebody finally questioned it. It's a little bit like that. He thinks of where he wants to go, and he goes there, right? now that he's full power, he can basically teleport wherever he wants within a certain radius. We found out that in Uncle, that radius stretches from Manhattan to New Jersey. New Jersey is the limit. So there's a radius to where he can teleport. But when he was low power in the beginning of Enderboy, Enderboy Balance at Legendaries and the end of Enderboy, he could only teleport from certain areas. That's why in Enderboy 1, we had that montage, the What's Up Danger scene, where he teleported around the city because he couldn't teleport where he wanted to go. He had to teleport around in order to get where he wanted to go. The Ether is going to be a very, 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 very instrumental part of the SMU once it's introduced. Very excited for that. I have no clue how we're gonna do it, but you already saw the Ether in the end. So there's the Ether right there. There's a little hint of it. Hell yes, Minecraft Dungeon finally gave a good story mode to Minecraft. Not to say Minecraft story mode is bad, but it is. But yes, Minecraft Dungeons, we are going to take that. Like we said in the Splash Studios Direct, Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft story mode, anything that's Minecraft related will be influenced in the SMU. Like everything done in those things will at one point have an effect on the SMU. Fuck you. Okay, well, Uncle Connor's done, not Uncle Connor himself. Uncle Connor got his ass whooped, but his gun is pretty mighty. Probably Enderboy right now. Enderboy's probably the strongest since Balance Act. In Balance Act, he kind of became overpowered again, and that's mostly to compensate a lot. But he's well, I guess the two gods are obviously the strongest ones. Herobrine is obviously going to be stronger, but if we're talking main heroes, right now it's Enderboy. Why was this asked to me in a Splash Studios Q&A? What? Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Splash Studios Q&A. I'm really excited for the future of Splash Studios. We have so many cool things planned. We have some amazing producers helping us along. So it's gonna be great, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, enjoy. I don't know, just goodbye. Consider the Patreon if you wanna help us out. Buy the merch. The merch is pretty lit. I don't know how to do outro.